Chinchow, LanturnJoe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Source Trial Run. In the last episode, we took down Team Sierra and escaped the Team Sierra HQ. But before and after we did that, we were able to summon Latias, which was awesome. But seemed a little forced, I will admit. I'm looking back on it now with hindsight, and it does seem a little forced that, the game hasn't mentioned about legendaries yet. Oh, here comes legendaries. Like, just seems a bit forced, that's all. So, and the game was great without legendaries. I don't really think this game even needs to mention legendaries, really, or even have legendaries involved, really, in the main story in order to actually be a good game. I don't think most games do in a way, really, when it comes to Pokemon games. There's just, sometimes legendaries are just, we're just here. Anyway, let's get on with today's episode. I'm not complaining, just saying. It seems a little forced. Anyway, let's get on with today's episode. In today's episode, we are going to be trying to take down Team Sierra again, because basically, we got the stones back from them. We returned the stones back to where they're supposed to be. But Team Sierra seem to be ready to go with whatever they're actually planning. They'd used the stones to make some kind of Pokeball and are using it to possibly capture something. I don't know exactly what. Maybe this is where the legendaries are going to start actually meaning something and actually coming in, and it's going to be a little... it's going to seem less forced than I think it does, and it's going to be awesome, but we'll honestly see. I can't wait to actually see what the hell's going on here in the Jaru ruins. So we're going to see what is going on, and we're going to do that right about now when I start my timer. So we're here back in Jaru Town, and we need to go back here to the ancient Hisulian... No, not His... Harpistian ruins. The ancient Harpistian ruins. Wrong game, Joe. We'll be in the Hisul... we'll be in the Hisul region very, very soon, but not right now. Old-timey Sinnoh. That's Hisul. Old-timey Sinnoh. Anyway. Thank God you're here, and you're all fine, son. Don't ever do this again. Don't worry, Dad, I'm fine. Look, Viola's back, right? She told me everything. It was just mere luck that you bumped in to these two. I'll be more careful from now on. Asher. So, I was worried about you. Don't ever do this again. Look, I just got a lashing from my dad. I don't need to get a lashing from you as well, Ivo. Well, I didn't plan on getting kidnapped by Sierra again, and I don't plan on doing it now. Anyway. What's going on here? It's terrible. A bunch of Sierra grunts appeared with helicopters started flying around. They all were marching in to the ruins. We must go in after them. Sierra must be planning something at the peak. Yeah, also the fact that there's a door here that wasn't there when we were first here a few episodes back, like 10 or 11 episodes back. There was no door here, but like there's a door here now. Where are Maka and Flo? They said they were going ahead and would meet us at the summit. Alright. We should get going, Tim. Let's go. Yes, let's get going. Alright, let's do that. So now there's a cave entrance here. Little bit of a cave entrance, nothing big. Oh, actually a route up here. Make sure to wear appropriate clothing. Temperature can get extremely low. Whoops. Definitely not wearing appropriate clothing, but sure. I want to see what Pokemon are around here. Oh, there's a Bomber Snow. Appropriately leveled too, with level 41, not bad. And because I'm slower than a Bomber Snow, my weather takes effect. Because, like, his hail takes effect, and then my drizzle takes effect. So I'm guessing that means I'm slower than a Bomber Snow. And that I get, you know, the secondary weather effect gets put up, actually, because of the fact that I'm slower than a Bomber Snow. Okay. So we're going to try and get to the peak of the ancient Harpistian ruins and the mountain here today. That's today's plan. I can't remember the actual name of this mountain. I'll look it up in a minute. But a Bastille Don is not going to stop me. Ooh, you actually endured the hit. You have Sturdy. And you have Counter! Never mind about Bastille Don not going to kill me. Didn't think about Counter. Thank God this is not a Nuzlocke. Didn't think about Counter. But it's okay, we got Bits. And Bits will finish you off. Because you can't endure 2 hits. Rampardos. Staying. And we'll go for the Aura Spear, and it should do decent damage. It might not kill because I'm 1 level behind, but we'll see. But it should do decent damage. Oh, will kill, actually. Maybe I'm thinking Rampardos has a bit more defense than it actually does. And there we go. Right, I gotta bring Swamp back. But also heal for Repel. I bought more Revival Herb, I bought more Moomoo Milk, I bought more Energy Roots. I've also bought a few Pokeballs. I'm ready for what, and more Repels. I'm ready for whatever's coming. I don't know exactly what's coming. I guess I've got my Master Ball too. But I'm ready for whatever's coming. I want to see what... Right, let me go to the world map and see what mountain this is. So we're here. That's the ancient Harpistian ruins that leads to the Myth Islands. Myth Islands. Hmm, okay. I thought this had like a big mountain name. But I guess not. Oh look, they're actually named now, so that's... Wait, does the game think I'm here? Is that what the game thinks I am? It's weird, if that's where the game thinks I am. Anyway, let's get to the top. So we're going to do a little bit more speedy uppy. Because we can. And, oh, you have payback, and I also set up the rain. Right. Fine. Muddy water is the better play. There we go. And a Reuniclus. Now I can go in and we can bite this thing. And maybe Dark Pulse. Don't do. Oh, there we go. Okay. I get obliterated by matches sometimes. That was not good. There. Let's battle you. Ludicolo. No. That's not happening. That's not happening anytime soon. I am definitely not leaving in a water type on a grass type Pokemon like a Ludicolo. Okay, this Ludicolo knows Earthquake too. And a Shift Tree. I mean, the poison did do nice damage, but the Razor Wind kills me. Just Dark Pulse. That's fine. Alright. I feel like I'm having to heal after every battle, which is kind of annoying. Probably should go and do some grinding, that means. But I'm fine for the moment in time. battle you. Oh, you have an Aegislash. That's... Aegislash looks amazing in this game. I don't know if you're not gonna have stance change. You can't have stance change. I don't know what ability you're gonna have. What ability you would have had. Probably some... I'm not sure exactly what ability you would have, but like, you definitely couldn't have stance change. That's definitely not a thing. Possibly like colour change is probably what ability you would have had. Ooh, that takedown did a lot of damage. Aggron. Bits, do you want to come in here and do it with the Aggron? Aura Spear, nice. Bouffalons, stay in. Aura Spear. Does decent damage. Focus Energy's not going to do anything because I can kill you before you kill me. And another Aura Spear kills the Rampardos. There we go. Gunk Shot. Do I want Gunk Shot? I mean, it's better than Toxic Spikes. It does have a chance of miss. I'm gonna go over Toxic Spikes. Because I don't really use Toxic Spikes a lot. I don't really use setup moves that often, you know, to try and prevent switching. Because like we're in a game, we're in a normal game here. We're not playing Wi-Fi battles or battles of Draft League and stuff like that. Speaking of that, though, I don't know if you guys heard this, but there was an announcement for the new international challenge events that are coming up over the next few months. The February, March, and... I got hit by Dragon Pulse. Yeah. I mean, the February, March, and April events. Okay. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Anyway, yeah, the February, March, and April events. Brine is destroying me. And as a special gift for, you know, entering the contest and completing at least one battle in each of the tournaments, the February, March, and April tournaments, you get Galarian Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres in their shiny forms. So that are actually being released, and these are in Pokemon Sword and Shield, by the way. So if you know, this is not Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. They're not gonna the actual, you know, actual events take place on Sword and Shield still. You know, actual battles and all that other stuff take place on Sword and Shield. If you want to do Wi-Fi, you're still on. Get back on Sword and Shield. You know, I know that you can battle in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and battling with others is also part of the mechanics for Legends Arceus. But like tournaments, Wi-Fi battling, all that other stuff is going to be on Sword and Shield. That's on Sword and Shield. That's where you need to be in order to battle. That's where you need to be. It's in here. So they're giving away TMO7. That's Hail. Nice. So they're giving away Galarian, Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres in their shiny forms, and all you need to do is enter the tournaments at the Pacific times to get which events go up first. So first up is the Galarian Articuno event. So into the International Challenge between February 3rd and February 7th, I think it is. And then you need to do at least one battle when the tournament starts around about February 20th. I'm considering taking one of my Draft League. You don't have to win the battle. You don't have to win. So, with this in mind, I'm considering entering a team using some of the Pokemon I've used for Draft League over the past few years, especially some of my ABL matchups, because I did actually do some breeding, and they are some pretty good Pokemon. So I would like to use them as actual Pokemon for this challenge. I didn't do a lot of breeding, I will admit. I probably should have done more breeding for this if I was going to actually do Wi-Fi. But I'm considering entering this tournament just for the fact that I want to get Galarian, Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos. So I want to get those Pokemon. So I'm considering entering just for that reason. And I'm sure... Oh, that leads me back to Charu Town. Do I want to go back to Charu Town? Oh, it's all for candy. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, yeah, so I'm considering entering this tournament. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might consider entering tournament just for the reward and not actually caring about the battles and not actually caring whether they win or lose. And it's the same probably for me, really. I don't really care if I win or lose. I just want those Pokemon. And it would be interesting to have those battles on the channel. So my question to you guys is, would you like to see that? Let me know in the comment section down below. Would you like to see me do some Wi-Fi battles on the channel to in Pokemon Sword and Shield double, Pokemon Sword and Shield double Wi-Fi battles in order to win Galarian, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno? Would you like to see that? And I would put those on the channel. They wouldn't get like main event slots on the channel. They'd probably be like a secondary thing, like the events guide is and classic mystery gift showcase and stuff like that. But question is, would you like to see that? Would you like to see me try and at least do one battle? Because all you gotta do is one. It's like in some previous competitions you had to complete at least 3 battles during your time. Didn't matter if you win or lose during some competitions. But here it's just one battle. That's all you gotta do, just the one. So it makes it more interesting for me because the fact is I get the mons quicker. Because all I have to do is just one battle and I get my mon. Well, I'll get my mon when it's time to announce the winners and get your rewards. But if you want to look at it, go and look at the Pokemon website. It's super effective. The Pokemon podcast I listen to quite a regular basis. Actually, did a good piece on it on their Twitter a few days back. So go and check that out as well. It's super effective. Or I think it's actually at PA. I don't know what their Twitter is, but either way, I'll link it down in the description below what they said about the event and what you have to do in order to do the event. Because I do suggest, if you can, enter the event because you get a free shiny. And if you enter all 3 events, you get at least 3 free shinies. That's free shinies. And they're good shinies too. I don't know if they're going to be like, you possibly soft reset for natures. They're guaranteed to have at least 4 IV. I think it's 4 or 5 IVs. They're guaranteed to have at least 4 or 5 IVs. I can't exactly remember which because they're gifted Pokemon. All gifted Pokemon, when it comes to legendaries, have at least a few EVs and IVs, so you can use them. They are effective mons that you could use in Wi-Fi battling, so it is possible to use. Oh my god, I hate this Delcatty. I hate this Delcatty because all it seems to do is want to sing and make me fall in love with it. And now both my things that are going to be could deal with Perugly are out of action for a bit. Oh, that body slam did so much. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, now I'm immobilized by love, which means I'm dead. Stop falling in love with the darn stupid Perugly. It's an ugly, ugly cat. Why would anyone fall in love with this thing? Guess we'll battle you as well. Drain Punch. does decent damage, but the stored power does bring us back to low energy. Oh. Wake up. Oh, is that reversal? I didn't even do anything to you yet. You're killing me. Throw, and I don't have anything that deals with this. Poison gas. Venoshock. That's probably the best play. There you go. I'm in quite a bit of trouble if there's this many amounts of grunts. It's like they brought their entire force, their entire team of grunts with them. I'm realising now that the amount of revival herb I bought might not be enough to get me through this. Because I'm already down to 12. My team is not as tanky as I first thought it was. What's up here then? Hello. Honestly, I have no idea why we're doing all this. All my friends joined Sierra for good money, and I felt like I should follow them. Have I made a mistake? Who really knows? Okay. You did it. You sold out for the money. I mean, many people have done worse, and many people have done the same. You know, when it comes down to money on the table and stuff like that, you sell out. Some people just sell out for the money and didn't realise at the end of the, you know, may not realise that's a, you know, they made a mistake, and they're not actually, you know, a big guy in the industry. You're just there. So, you know, it's not as good as you think it is. That can happen. Earthquake. Nice. Alright. Got rid of that Pokemon. Can we get rid of you as well? I'm running low on... I might be running low on moves as well. Okay, you missed your jump kick. Cool. I mean, I probably would have been fine if you'd hit the jump kick. Probably wouldn't have died because I resist jump kick with Delta. I'm going to throw bits in front of the party. And I'm also going to take the experience share off you and give it to Barley. Because now Junkyard has a lot of experience and probably doesn't need it anymore. So we'll give it to Barley. And there we go. And I guess whilst I'm here, I can also give Barley an extra level. There you go, Barley. And Barley wants to learn Flamethrower. Nice! That's probably better than Fire Fang. So I'm going to get rid of Fire Fang for that. There we go. I know that Barley's more of a physical attacker, but we're really not getting that much physical attacks done with Barley, really. So, yeah. Oh, come on. There's more grunts. Well, I said I'm going to make it to the top of the table. I'm going to make it to the top of the mountain today, so that's what I'm going to plan to do. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. Also, like, this is my first recording with my new mouse. So, what had happened is, right, I'm going to mention this right now. So, on Friday night, it was about 11 o'clock at night, I was designing a new layout for a new series that's coming up, that could be coming up in the next few months. And I'm actually quite excited about it because, again, I really like the idea of this lock, because it's one of the locks I invented. Well, modified to invent, but sure, whatever, I'll count it. Anyway, yeah, so I was designing a layout for this series, and as I was doing it, I may have held down the left click button a bit too much, and I lost the ability, I broke my mouse. I couldn't left I tried to fix it, still couldn't I couldn't left click. And when you think about it, left clicking is sort of like the action key when it comes to a mouse. You've got to be able to left click. Right clicking doesn't really do too much without the ability to left click. You need to be able to left click. Without left clicking, you're probably not going to be able to do anything with a mouse. That's just the way it is. So, yeah, I lost the ability to left click with my mouse, and it kind of annoyed me at the end of the day. So yeah, I had to go and buy a new mouse. I got a new mouse here. This is my new mouse. It only cost me about £3. So, because I didn't need anything special. I didn't need this like ultra elite gaming mouse. I just didn't need that in my life. I don't need it. It's not important to me. I'm not gonna be someone who looks at like scroll speed and click speed and stuff like that. If you're an elite gamer, yes, and having an ultra elite gaming mouse and spending about £80-90 on a mouse is probably justified. But I'm not. I'm just a YouTuber who wants to be able to make footage for YouTube. So yeah, I don't need that. Oh, this is good. Like, I'm running low on moves again. Like, I'm gonna have to go back down the mountain in order to go and get some moves because I'm out of Earthquake. Because there's so many grunts. Too many grunts. What is this? TM13 for Ice Beam. Nice. I will take. And an Ultra Ball. I will take. We finally got Ice Beam, which is great for me because I could probably do with that. Heal. And I guess Revival Herb. Bits. Get Bits back alive and get Barley back alive too. So yeah, hopefully you'll see the layout. I posted it on Twitter. Hopefully it was worth the breaking of my mouse to make that layout. I don't know if it was, but there you go. I broke a mouse making a layout for a future series that is coming up on the channel. Oh, and yes, I'm starting to make... these days, I am making more of my own layouts. I'm not... I mean, there will be times when I go to professional GFX makers and use an... Okay, I'm maybe fudged here, because I'm out of moves. I am honestly out of moves, and this might be the thing that kills me. I've lost 3 Pokemon already because I'm out of moves. Because there's just too many grunts. And there's more grunts. With a Komodo. I mean, Gunk Shot did nice damage, but I can miss Gunk Shots. And then also can not do nice damage too, because it just didn't do nice damage there. Oh, that Dragon Claw did so much. Max Revive, that's nice. Am I anywhere near the top? Am I anywhere near the top of this mountain? Because I'll go run back and heal if I am. That looks like the top. Alright, so we're going to end off today's episode here. That looks like the top. I'm going to go and off screen, I'm going to go run back and heal. Possibly buy more revives and stuff like that. With the fact that I can soar at any time now, it means I can just basically just run back to the Pokemon Center easily without having to worry about wasting revive. You know, without having to waste repels, which is great for me. So I'm going to go and do that off screen. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. Join us next time when we'll be taking on whatever's coming up at the peak of this of the mystical island, the Myth Islands, and see what happens. But until next time, I'm LanturnJoe. Me and the Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, then please consider leaving a like, comment and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter @LanturnJoe, where you'll get news, thoughts and opinions from me and the rest of the Lantern Nation. You can also check out these two videos in the top right and top left hand corner. And don't forget to check out Power Zone Metal. It's a weekly radio show where you can listen to heavy metal music and so much more. You can find out more information about that at powerzonemetal.uk. But until next time, I am LanturnJoe, and I will see you next time.